Ricky Ponting lost his second consecutive toss. McGrath was out of the side again, this time with an elbow problem. Back came Kasparovich. In came 22-year-old Sean Tate for his debut. Jason Gillespie was dropped. Another roaring start for England thanks to Trescothick. They reached 137 for 1 before the new find began to make an impact. A huge bonus for the Australians, for Vaughan had been in excellent touch. England 229 for 4 at the end of a rain-affected first day. When Kevin Peterson was out early on Friday morning, England were 241 for 5. But Andrew Flintoff was now joined by Geraint Jones, such a productive sixth-wicket partnership in recent years. Flintoff took a long look at the Australian bowling and then had his fans on their feet.
Oh, that's a great shot. Beautifully executed. Another good shot. Can't play a straight drive better than that either.
Hit the rubbish. That was rubbish. Shot boy.
Oh, there we go. Go and fetch it. He's hit that one all the way along the ground, like a rocket again to the mid-wicket boundary.
Hey, Freddie, I'll have whatever you're having. Geraint Jones had had a tough series behind the stumps. Here he proved his worth with the bat. Flintoff's first 100 against Australia, the 5th of his Test career. Flintoff 102, Jones 85, 177 for the 6th wicket. England 477 all out.
That's out. That's out. Well, he's given it. Yes, LBW. Is there inside edge? Langer walks. Time and he's given it. Gone. Andrew Strauss, the catcher at gully. Gone. First ball. Ian Bell at cover.
to his left, and he's plucked one out of the air to get rid of Adam Gilchrist. Well, when you're hot, you're hot. It's all running England's way.
Australia 175 for 9, more than 300 behind. But Brett Lee wasn't quite done yet. A fifth wicket for Simon Jones. England's lead 2-5-9. And moments later, Michael Vaughan became the first captain to ask Australia to follow on since Javed Miandad of Pakistan in 1988, which was just 190 tests ago. It's noon on Saturday in Nottingham, and Australia have just been bowled out for 218. England are well in front, but Michael Vaughan has a problem. Earlier in the day, Simon Jones seemed to pull up with an injury while chasing a ball to the boundary, and though he came out again for the second innings, it was soon apparent he was in trouble. An hour after lunch, he went off with a damaged knee and took no further part in the series. Matthew Hayden was first to fall, but then Andrew Strauss gave Justin Langer a life by dropping a chance far simpler than the one he took to dismiss Gilchrist in the morning. Langer and Ponting began to dig in. Without Jones, it looked like being a long, hard struggle for England. To his horror, Langer fell for the second time in the match to Ashley Giles. Soon after, Durham's Gary Pratt was introduced to the series as a substitute fielder. Since the one-day internationals, the Australians had complained that England had been using too many substitutes. So the mood was tense, and the temper of the Australian captain was brittle. Umpire Alim Dar was nodding in the affirmative, but to be quite certain, he referred the decision. At this point, the England coaching staff had seen the replay on their own television and signalled the news that Ponting was to be given out. Ponting was hard in Alim Dar's ear, but the umpire wasn't sympathetic. Pratt was quite legitimately on the field for Simon Jones. Three-quarters of the way to the pavilion, Ponting looked up to see Duncan Fletcher out on the England balcony. Rather less concerned, the England players took a time out. Later that evening, Ponting would issue an apology before being fined 3/4 of his match fee. 10 minutes after the Ponting drama, Damien Martyn went, with Australia still needing 98 to make England bat again. There were 6 wickets in hand. Geraint Jones then missed Michael Clarke, and by the close the Australians had reduced the deficit to just 37. England were made to wait until moments before Sunday lunch to dismiss Clarke for 56. The scoring had been slow. At 261 for 5, the Australians were just 2 ahead. The other run maker that morning, Simon Katich, got a poor decision from Aleem Dar. Australia were now 55 ahead with only 3 wickets in hand. But once again, England simply couldn't shrug off the tail. The final Australian wicket fell to one of the worst shots in Ashes history, but they had at least set England a target. 129 was needed to go 2-1 up in the series.
Four runs. Oh, that is glorious. What a shot. One was in the air, but that's going to be 4. England are on a roll, aren't they?
And if Shane Warne's going to have to come on now, then Ricky Ponting's obviously not happy with his seamers.
Well, here's one for you, Jeffrey. I would have opened with Shane Warne.
Oh, lovely.
I reckon that's about pat it is. The first one for Australia and the first ball from Shane Warne. It's the start of the 6th over and it's 32 for 1.
That's great bowling.
Fantastic cricketer this guy is. Matthew Hayden takes the catch, Warne has 2, and the butterflies are suddenly in England's camp.
He's got him. I think there was a little edge on that one. A little glance to the square leg umpire. And, well, there's a celebration taking place on the one end by all the Australians. The batsman's not going. No doubt in my mind whatsoever that that was caught. None at all. Short, it's in the air, it's going to be out-caught, he's got him, he's out-caught. This game, I don't believe it's going to change direction. Pressure here, a good bouncer. The Aussies are starting to get a bit excited now.
England 57 for 4. Flintoff and Peterson together.
That's out, little Nick. Brett Lee has got the wicket. 5 down. Peterson's gone for 23. It's 103 for 5 and England still need 26 to win.
A ball in, great delivery, wonderful The stumps are down. Brett Lee has made the breakthrough. He's got the man out that really could win this quickly. 18 to win, and now we're into the tail.
Can you believe it? What a delivery.
Down the wicket he goes. It's in the air. This is going to be out. Kasparovich won't drop this. This is all over. That's it. Another down. The pressure has got to Gareth Jones.
Relief and delight for the Australians. 116 for 7 now.
Oh, that's well bowled. It's fast as well. Played, he's beaten extra cover. Back for the second. The throw's coming in. The running's good. 2-11 to get. Oh, did it hit his foot? Did it hit his foot first? Not out, says the umpire. Again down the leg side, and no ball called. 10 to win.
Good shot. Nicely placed. Didn't try to hit it too hard, but just placed it 2 and keeps the strike as well. Good shot. Full toss, meant to be a Yorker, and no one can save that. Porter Hoggard. You get 2 for that. That's a great over for Matthew Hoggard in England. He's played that over with great common sense and ability. Well, a full toss on leg stump, and Simon Kadich copped it.
Oh, not yet, Varney, not yet.
Relief it seemed, as much as joy. England 2-1 ahead, and a draw would do at the Oval for the Ashes to come home.